That is fucking
Dude, all right,
nuts,
I gotta
man.
say, I'm so pumped to have you on this podcast because back in like the early 2000s when you were doing the Amazing Racist stuff, like those videos.
How old were you in the early 2000s? 14-ish?
Yeah, like middle school.
Yeah.
You know, all the middle school white boys that just
such a dream
were
for
so
that age.
just so fascinated by you doing all of those videos. I actually, like, I know who you are, like going on like Rogan and seeing you on pods and other things, but I didn't know that you were that guy who did the Amazing Races. I remember last year at some point, I ended up going on Google and being like, whatever happened to the Amazing Races guy? Because I thought like, where is this guy? Because the state of the world that we're in now, I'm like, those videos that this guy was making, I'm like, whatever happened to this guy? So, and I'm typing in the Amazing Races, what's his name? And it's like Ari Shaffir. And I'm like, oh, he's still alive. He's still kicking.
Yeah. So going off that, I remember they're like, so in high school in the early 2000s, I remember there was like a rumor like, oh, did you hear about the Amazing Races? He actually got killed.
In action?
Something. Yes.
I love that.
You never heard that?
No, but we
you never heard that he died?
More. Yeah, I love that. More. Yeah, dude, that would have been the best way to go out.
That is
that one. Yeah, free boat trips back to Africa. You really can't do this stuff now. And then you'd be watching it with whoever, and then sometimes like halfway through, someone would come in the room. But if it's somebody of any race, everyone's like, oh, fuck. Even the black people that they're watching, they're like, oh, this is going to look bad out of context.
What made you, what was the thought process behind like creating
they had
the
this,
most
like,
racist thing on the internet?
Yeah. It was pre-internet. It was pre-YouTube. Not pre-internet, but pre-YouTube.
Pretty much. Like those videos banged like once it hit YouTube.
Yeah, they put it right on YouTube at the beginning. And people were like, what the fuck is this? The idea was this is me getting Jews to apologize for the killing of Christ.
Yeah, that's the and that guy was losing his shit on you.
He was so mad, and kvetchy is the word you're looking for.
I mean, you had to have been uncomfortable in certain spots.
Every single time.
Like when you were taking the cross into a gas station.
Yeah.
In the hood, and you're like, I'm just looking for a spot to burn this. Like,
I need a lighter. I gotta get a lighter. I forgot my lighter.
He's like, hey, yo, what the fuck? And you're like, hey, do you mind help paying for some gas?
Yeah.
Going to the Chinese restaurants and be like, hey, so what type of Chinese are you?
Selling dog door to door in the back of Chinese restaurants. I had a little dog, and I was like, come on, guys, it's cheap.
Were there ever any videos that didn't make it because of how south it went?
There was one of me. I was like setting up a shot. I was crossing the train tracks, like crossing to the bad part of town. And some guy in an Amtrak truck just like slams on his brakes, some Latino guy, and just grabs me and like shoves me up against a fence. It was like, no, and he fucking hit me. And then everybody had to come out like, no, he's Jewish. I'm wearing a Klan outfit. They're like, it's a joke. He's like, it's not a fucking joke. And I'm like, no, really, it's a joke.
God, he's like, no, motherfucker, this is not a joke.
When you're brainstorming the idea to do this, was there not one person that sat there and go, hey, Ari?
No, I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Every time they wanted to do something, I was like, let's go further. Let's go way further.
Yeah, but there was nobody in the beginning that was like, so what you want to do is you want to get a cross and ask black people if you're going to burn, if they have the lighter to burn this. And no one sat there in the brainstorm and went, maybe not.
Nobody helped me out. Not one person was like, hey, you sure? You're using your real name in the setups of these. Shouldn't you just use a fake name, though? I didn't know. It was pre-internet. You didn't know shit lived on. Yeah. It was going to be come and go. I didn't even know it was bad.
God damn, that is so.
I didn't know what the line is.
I
forgot about this. Going to a mosque and selling T-shirts to say my what is it? My mom went to Mecca and all they brought back was this horrible body odor. It was just like, let's see as bad as this guy can be. Oh my god,
dude, that is fucking wild.
So dumb.
You're watching them just,
bro. If you're 14, if you're a freshman in high school and you see this, you're just like, what is the world?
Yeah,
it's the funniest thing ever to you if you're 14 years old.
Yeah.
Did any of these videos?
My sense of humor has not got any like more mature.
Yeah.
Still
did any of these stages. Did any of this stuff come back to haunt you like later, like as you're making your run? In
dozens of times. So many shows canceled. Random like DJs in like different like areas will find it and be like, what the fuck is this? We got to get this guy.
No shit.
And then suddenly in different places they're just like, hey, they're saying we got to move your show. They don't want to do it anymore. Like, why? And then you look at it like, fuck, it was 20 fucking years ago.
God,
it's great. I don't mind it though. It means it's still affecting people. It's pretty nice. It's kind of an honor.
In 2020, when all this like canceling thing was going on, you had to be thinking like,
oh, I knew it was coming any day. I'm surprised it really didn't get me during that time.
I was like, this is the
around the corner.
Yeah.
And it's still every time they pull it off the internet, somebody else puts it back up. It'll get like 10 million views. Then I'll be like, no, terrible. And then someone else will put it up.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting views. You would think at any moment they'd be like, I'm knocking the door, like feds. They'll be like, no, you got to leave the country.
It's just in like the underground Hall of Fame, dude. It'll keep getting put back on there.
It really is, man. That shit is, it's top tier. That's top tier hilarious content.
Were you doing stand up at that time too?
Yeah, I was just starting. It was just starting. They were actually looking for Jeff Ross to do it. There was like, we wanted like and then they told me he couldn't do it. And they were like, do you know any other like Jewy looking comics? And Duncan Trussell was like, yeah, Ari.
Jewish comics.
Yeah. And then, so they just like idea of do something real light. But I was like, no, let's go though. Let's like, the joke is only if it's like way too far overboard. And they're like, oh, what did you have in mind? And we just started brainstorming all day. It was a pretty fun brainstorming session.
Do you enjoy doing all the content stuff like as much more than doing like thinking of all the stand-up comedy?
No, I only like doing stand-up. The rest is just like,
yeah,
fun like here or there.
Just like bullshitting around.
Yeah, hanging out with friends.
God,
doing fun dumb shit.
The content stuff is so elite though. Like to be able to put your full thought and have a visual with it as well.
Oh yeah.
You're over that.
I don't want to do it. I don't know editing. I don't know shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll be in stuff here or there. Oh, look at that. That's me. I took my shirt off at a fucking PGA golf event. I was just walking around. I was helping golfers find their ball, like a legit golfer, like a pro golfer. They were walking by and just like tapped and I was like, look at this fucking idiot. And then they told me, this is at TPC at Avenel. This is a high level course. The Rangers had to come over and be like, sir, no, absolutely not. Put your shirt on.
That is funny.
How did all the
what are you guys doing? Just researching my life?
Yeah.
Nice. That's
oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
bro.
Yeah.
So that's what we got
all
to do.
These notes on you right here.
Graduate from Maryland. Oh, happy early birthday. Your birthday's in a couple days.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
February 12th.
Wow.
Nice, brother.
February 12th.
Right around the
Happy
corner.
Memorize that. You're the 11th? Nice.
Gotta
Glorious.
dial it in.
Who's on
I
your
love
birthday?
that.
Anybody big?
Jennifer Aniston.
Nice. Hot. Who do you guys got?
I don't think I don't know.
Who's born on your birthday?
Is Diddy actually your birthday?
Oh, Diddy, that's tough.
Diddy, Matthew McConaughey, and Laura Bush.
And you guys all left early? That's what everybody at Diddy party says. I went. Don't think I wasn't invited, but I left early. Why are all these people leaving early? A great party? Doesn't make
never
sense
leave
to
a
leave
party
early.
early.
That's crazy.
Yes.
You only leave lame party. What do you think? Diddy put on shitty parties for the first 2 hours, drove out all the squares, and then was like, now let's go.
This is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time to get
You
it
all
done.
have a key around your neck and a cyanide pill.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just being a guy that's like coming into fame and like you're in Hollywood, you maybe make a movie, the movie comes out, everything's going really well,
Yeah.
and you get a call and like, hey, P. Diddy wants you to come to his party. And you're like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, I heard he throws the best parties.
Yeah.
And then you walk into that.
And you're just like,
Oh my
there's so
God.
much to wrap your head around. Like, why is this why everybody said there were good parties?
Yeah.
And then like, but also, is there food?
Yeah.
You
Right?
know, there must be something you'd be into.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Otherwise,
sure
who would have
Jay-Z
recommended it to you?
Jay-Z like tells a story about like Diddy wanting to throw a party. Was it Diddy or is it somebody else? Wanting to throw a party and he's going to spend like $1 million on it. And Jay-Z's like, no, I can throw the best party for like $500 and threw a party for him. I don't want to
Really?
defame.
It was.
Jay-Z sounds like a
I
real
don't-
Jew. Sounds like my kind of guy. Yeah, save that money, Jays.
No, it was Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
It was Jamie Foxx that did that. But yeah, I think about that sometimes too. Cause like if I'm 19, 20, 21 years old
Yeah.
and I have no idea about what's going on with Diddy now, but I'm in LA and I have the opportunity to go to a Diddy party.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to say yes to that.
Of
Not
course you
knowing,
say yes.
Not knowing what I'm getting
Yeah.
myself into.
Okay, when you walk through the door and you see what's happening, do you immediately go, wait, which side of this am I on?
No,
Right.
I think,
Like, oh, I'm young here. I'm 21. This might be
We're
trouble.
banged
oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Like,
If he
hey,
got Bad
maybe-
Bunny, he's getting you.
Yeah. Holy shit. Because I'm thinking to myself,
It's going to usher in a new era in your
if
life.
I walk in,
you know
I'm
what I mean?
assuming like there's like a courting, there's a courting time, and then they bring you into the room or
A
whatever.
courting time. Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
They're probably feeling you out. It's probably not going out in the open. There's probably like a room or something like
Yeah.
that going down.
Are you cool?
But it's
Can you
like
keep a
once they like
secret?
they think you're cool enough without asking you, they bring you to the room. Like, how are you getting out of there alive?
How are you getting out of there? There's
They're
no
taking
way.
you down, man.
Taking you down or wanting you to? It's just like a.
You see some of these videos of guys who like break down, be like, "Yo, this dude caused damage to me, like spiritually, mentally, emotionally." It's like,
Yeah.
That's
That's
him there. That's Leonardo DiCaprio there.
yeah.
Oh,
That's why
no.
he can't. That's why he can't fuck anyone above the age he is right now.
Yeah.
It's actually we owe him an apology. He's dealing with his horrible trauma. He actually shouldn't date anyone over 22. He's doing it right. 25 is old for him.
Yeah.
Wasn't it what is that age? Was it 26? Leo doesn't go anybody over 26? 25. Once they turn 26, that's when.
I love how every woman is like, "That's terrible," and every man's like, "I know, right?"
Yeah. We had that conversation.
It is crazy. Not very mature at all.
Yeah.
Very
The ones that aren't every magazine. Yeah. It's crazy to find them attractive. That's nuts.
What
Yeah, Diddy parties is crazy. Like, when would it start though? If people left early, that means he's not starting that stuff till 2.
Yeah,
I'd be like, come on though, Diddy. I'm in, but like, it's
probably a lot like Vegas.
Yeah, I got meetings tomorrow.
The big parties don't start until it's like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, no way that stuff's going down at dusk.
He's got, he's probably like Vegas. Probably got oxygen pumping in.
Oh yeah,
everyone's kind of staying awake.
Yeah,
but you don't want to see the light coming in and still be doing that on either side of it.
Right. Yeah. Right on either
this
side.
should be in the darkness.
Yes, some sort of black lightning situation like that.